Okay, hi guys. I think I just figured out how to work with I don't know how to say it, with my phone standing holder, I would say, because I used to do this with a lot of effort. But by the way, I have like a few minutes before I finish all of this skincare routine that I have. But first of all, I would like to say Happy New Year because we are in the beginning. We are in the season of Aries. We are in the Aries season. And this usually marks the whole new year, quote unquote, for the astrology realm as well. So, um, in this new year, I just want to say that actually everything has happened a lot since the first video I created for this channel. I feel like I've grown a lot, especially with a lot of planet transits and stuff like that. But I just didn't want to go through all of those things because I am still learning in astrology. But I guess it's more on the nodal shift, I would say. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much growing as a person. Um, I am in a way better situation. I feel really grateful for that. And basically, so here's the thing. I want you to believe in yourself that you're always going to find out the way. That's the first thing. The second of it, because this is the new year in astrology, I found out that by believing in yourself, the universe will align you with a lot of opportunities that will make your belief happens. Why? Because if I went back to, several months ago, in the early month that I created the video, I was in a situation where I got this offering letter from this company, but yeah, it had a lot of this like congratulations, you're getting accepted, and my position was at that time was not really that good, and deep down I felt like this position is actually very much what I needed in terms of like I attract money. But deep down I feel like, oh my god, this is going to be something that would shut my mental health down, if you can get really what I mean. So deep down I knew that it didn't align with me, but also at the same time I really needed that job, that position, that money at that time. But as time goes by, the company didn't really follow up with me because this company is actually pretty much like the agency like that. So I understood that this company is pretty much client based. So the client didn't, I don't know, didn't the client didn't really tell the company back and stuff. And I don't know whether or not it's like the marketing gimmick of a company, because currently, it's very common for a company to market their institution, their body, by opening the job vacancy like that. Yeah, well, something along those lines. So eventually I didn't get accepted because I didn't work on that company. And then I worked with this social media agency. It turned out really bad. I did my own mistake. I owned it. I said sorry to them, but I didn't think that they would fire me on the second month of working. So probably yes. And as time goes by, I received a better opportunity and stuff like that. So I could really went to the place that you are watching right now. And by believing in yourself, the universe will provide you with a better options, with a better opportunities, because you know deep down you already knew that this didn't serve you, and this shouldn't be your plate, if that really makes sense. So in this new era, in this Aries season, in the new year of astrology, I want you to believe in yourself that you deserve so much more than you used to receive. But I also want you to understand that while you are believing that you deserve so much and you deserve better opportunities, don't forget to also manifest and also attract the mentality of that better opportunities. Because let's say you're manifesting a certain amount of wealth and you received it, but you didn't have the mentality to really manage all of those wealth so that wealth can really work for you and you're not working for that wealth, if that really makes sense. So that's also the journey of my manifestation, my law of attraction that I learned throughout this whole 2 years, I guess. Because there was a time where I manifested a specific spouse, but I at that time I forgot to manifest about the mentality that I should have. So you better prepare about that. You have to manifest completely. You have to manifest the state that you wanted and also the mentality that you have while receiving that manifestation as well. So you got to understand about that. You have to believe in yourself, and then you have to know and you have to be aware that you deserve so much that you receive right now, and also the mentality that goes along with it. That's the second part of it. The third of it, I don't know why, but I always have that gut feeling or the intuition that there must have been something happening. It could be translated into something like I receive something like any uncanny feeling or something else like that. So that would have been like how sensitive I am in terms of like what's gonna happen. And I sensed this kind of situations in my current situations previously, even before I went to this place as well, because I wanted this place based on uh, people in the vicinity of me. So that's pretty much it. Um, and also in the beginning of this new year, in this Aries season, I want you to understand that we are also in the Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde as well. This time will allow you to understand about your self-respect, your value, your boundaries, how you set your own boundaries, and how you always need to put yourself on the pedestal. Because if you're not putting yourself on the pedestal, it will backfire you. It will create a destiny swapping for you. I know this term is quite in topic right now in terms of like the destiny swapping, I couldn't really tell you a lot about that because I haven't really learned. But I think if I really need to be honest with you in terms of like the destiny swapping, it's almost like when you swap your destiny, you talk to someone about your desired state and you basically felt it, and the other person that you are talking to, instead of it receiving the state that you wanted. But still, this is very flexible. I myself haven't really researched about this destiny swapping, and I think coming from the term itself, if I really want to be honest with you, if I just really look at the term itself, I think that might go into the definition of it. So that's the whole point of it. So I guess in this new beginning, in this new season, in this new era, I hope you learn something. If you're getting bold with yourself, if you're getting like bold statement than you've ever before, because me personally, I'm getting bold. I'm getting bolder in terms of like what I wanted and what I didn't really want it. So it's a good choice. It's a good transformation. It's a good life phases, I think, at the end of the day. So we really need to learn about that. And I think in terms of this Aries season, that's the whole point. I just didn't want to create the, all of the astrology signs and stuff like that, but it's more on the message that I really want to deliver to you because I want to be the real testimony of believing in yourself and then manifesting and stuff like that. So I hope you guys are really acing, you are actually thriving in your life. So we can be much in the state where we want it or we always been desired for it. Because I do believe that when you desire something, it's already happening in the future. But the thing is, whether or not you wanted to believe in it, you want to align yourself with it or not, that's all up to you. So I think that's all from me from this video because my timer has told me that I should really move out to the next step of my skincare routine. So I think that's all. Bye, guys.